Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to come live on YouTube using OBS tool. I have opened this OBS studio and this is what scene. By default it shows you one scene and there is no sources in scene. So what I'm planning to do, I'm planning to go live on YouTube. So what I will be doing first, I will be showing some countdown or some images of my lecture or my particular webinar, and along with some welcome images, some scroll text, and then I will be showing my PPT to my audience. So let's create scene or let's add sources to that scene. So by default we get one scene. What I will be doing, I will be going to sources and I will be clicking on this add button. So just click on this add button, and what I'm going to take a media source because I want to show one video for subscribing my channel. Me give name to this media sources, so I'm giving name as video, and then click on OK button. After clicking on OK button, what you need to do, you need to browse your video, the video which you want to show. So I have downloaded free, or I can say non copyright videos. So select this video. Okay, and then I'm selecting this loop option so that my video should play continuously, and click on OK button. Then after this, adjust your screen. So I have adjusted to fit my main screen. Then I'll right click on this video and I'll select option filter because I want to remove this green background. I'm going to add one filter known as chroma key. Chroma key is going to remove your green background or blue background also. So add a chroma key, and then over here select green, blue, or whatever is your background, and then click on close. Now you can see a green background has been removed. So click on close button. Along with this video, I want to show some image also, my thumbnail of lecture. So I will be clicking on this plus button and I'm going to select option image. So let me give name as thumbnail or thumb. So click on OK button and then browse your image. So again I have downloaded few images, so I will be selecting from that image. Always try to download non copyright images. So this is what my image. Let me try to reduce size of this image because I simultaneously I want to show my video also. So let me click it, keep it somewhere so that my video is visible. So I'm keeping it over here. So done with scene 1. So added one media source, video, one image. Now I will be going to scene 2. In scene 2 I'm going to show some countdown and few text. So click on this plus button to get scene. So it is giving me name as scene 2. Click on OK button. Scene 2, let's add sources to this scene 2. So click on plus sign and now select again media source for giving your video. So video name or media name as counter or countdown, something like that. So then browse your media. So I'm selecting this media and then click on loop so that it should play continuously. So this is what my video. Okay, now on this video I want some text to be added. So let me click on plus sign again and I'll take text GDI. Then give the name as welcome. So welcome is name of my text. Now what text you want on that screen, what text you want on screen, type that text. So and then welcome to my channel, and then you can change font by clicking on select font button, whatever font you want, and you can change color also. So if you want to change color of this text, you can select that color. So I'm taking this color. Okay, then click on OK button. Now it is too big, so let me try to make it small. so that it can fit on my screen. So just adjust your text to fit on your screen. Okay, so welcome to my channel. There is a gap in my ch, so let's remove the gap. So welcome to my channel. Okay, now what I want this should scroll. So what I will be giving, I will be right clicking on this, or you can right click over here also and go to filter, and then click on this plus sign, and then click on scroll. Okay, and click on OK. So what speed you want for scrolling or marquee effect, you can select that. If you want too fast, you can drag it. If you want little bit slower, then you can make it like this. Then click on close button. This two sources properties, now I'm going to fix it. So click on this lock sign. Again I want to add one more text. For example, will start soon, or lecture will start soon. So text again add, or give the name lecture, and then click on OK button. uh, we will live soon, give the text, and then if you want to change font and color, you can do it. I'm not changing. Adjust it according to your screen. Okay, so I'm placing it over here. We will be live soon. Done. So my scene 2 is done. Now I will be adding one more scene, scene 3. And in that scene, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my PPT. So click over here for PPT. I'm going to select option as window capture, and give the name as PPT and click on OK button. Now select your PPT and then click on OK. Drag it the way you want to display to your audience, adjust in that way. So this is what my PPT. Now on this PPT I want to show subscribe button. So again you need to click on plus button and then add one image. Okay, so give the name to image and then browse your image. So let me browse the image. So this is what image I'm having. I will be taking this image and then place it at proper position. Let me place it over here. Okay, now done. Lock it. Hence we are ready with all media settings. Now we have to do settings of live streaming. So for doing live streaming settings, you need to click on this settings button. So if you click on this setting button, you can see a wizard has been open having several tabs. General, stream, output. Let's go on each and every tab. So general tab, here you don't have to do much more changes. If you want to change theme, you can change theme, otherwise leave it default. So next tab is the stream tab. This is what the important tab which is going to decide where you are going to live. So click on this service. You want to be live on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or where you need to select that service. So so I've selected YouTube, and then server is by default going to come. Then over here the important part is what stream key. Now this stream key we have to take from YouTube. So let me show you steps for that, how to take key from YouTube. So just you need to go to YouTube and then click on YouTube Studio. As soon as you click on YouTube Studio, it will take you to your studio. So now this is what studio. Now you can see here we have two options. One is over here go live, another is over here, go live. You can click on any of this option to go live. So if you click on go live, it is going to redirect you to this page. Okay, so this is what the YouTube Studio for doing live streaming. So now you can see we have various tabs over here. Let me explain you uses of this tab known as Stream Now Classic, which YouTube was previously using. So it is going to show you few details related to your streaming. For example, live streaming checklist. So and this is what setup encoding software. YouTube for streaming, YouTube uses encoding software. So just click on this guide to encoding button and it will take you to this page. So it is showing you how it does a live streaming, and these are the few encoders which are available for YouTube live, but many are paid one. We are using OBS, which is free and open source. So that was the use of this tab, Stream Now Classic. Next tab we has as Manage tab. This tab is used whenever you have scheduled any live streaming and you want to cross check or you want to delete some of them. And then this is what webcam, if you want to go live using your webcam. And now the let's come to the very important part, that is stream. It is going to show you options like this. So here we have to give streaming details. So let me give the name as demo. That is then next part is whether your stream is going to be a public, unlisted or private. If you are sharing link with someone and they can only view, then go for unlisted, public for all, and private only you can view. So currently I'm doing recording, so I'm keeping it private. Then you can add description over here, so I'm keeping description as demo lecture, that's all. And then from here you can select the categories. So my category is education, I have selected. Then if you want to schedule it for later, then that also you can do. You can schedule it over here, I'm not doing that. And then upload the thumbnail. So for that, keep a picture ready for uploading a thumbnail. So just click on upload thumbnail button and select the picture for thumbnail. So let me select one picture for thumbnail. So this is what my picture. And now last is what type of audience you are having, whether it is kids or no, it's not made for kids. So I can select it's not made for kid, and then click on create stream button. If you click on create stream button, it is going to show you all this detail, title, category and streaming info. Now you can see over here this go live is what disabled. Now if you want to share the link of this live streaming, you can click this share button and copy this link, and then you can share to anyone. So let me show you how to get key so that we can do connection between OBS Studio and YouTube. So this is what the key, don't reveal this key, this for security purpose. Just copy this key and go to your OBS Studio and paste over here. Okay, so this is for streaming tab done. Then now go for the output tab. Again, very important, output tab over here. Output tab, let's go to the output tab. Over here I have kept video bitrate as 6500 maximum threshold I have taken. And then encoding, recording, I have taken high quality medium file size. Default it is what same as stream, but I have changed from same as stream to high quality medium file. Then next is what audio I have taken my default mic. If you want, if you have connected any other mic, you can change the settings. Then next part is video. Again, this is the important one. Now from video I have taken downscale filter as sharpened scaling and 36 samples. And then you can take a resolution also, optimize the resolution. Next tab is what hotkey tab, which is going to decide which key you press then streaming started, and which key you press then streaming ends. And last, and the one important feature I have changed over here, process priority. By default the priority is normal, we need to change from normal to above normal. And then click on OK button. Okay, so this was what setting of live streaming. Now let's go to YouTube again and let me explain you few thing over here. Here one tab we have, one point we have added delay. So if you can check added delay 30 seconds, 60 seconds. My suggestion is that go for 30 seconds for better quality of picture. So I'm selecting it as none now. Now I'll go to again OBS Studio, and let me click on this start recording button. If I click on this start recording button, later on I can share this video with my students. And then now let me click on this start recording button, and one important is what, start streaming button. So before starting, what scene you want to show to your audience first, that you can select. So I want to show this scene first, then I have selected that and click on start streaming. Okay, start streaming. Now go to your this YouTube. Now you can see I got what, go live option enabled, and over here I can see preview also. It takes time. So now you can see go live button enabled, and my video is also playing over here. Okay, so connection between OBS and YouTube is done. You can click on this go live button from there. So let me click on go live button. So as soon as I click on this go live button, it is showing me going live and you are live now, and this end stream button has been enabled. Okay, so now let me go to my OBS Studio again, and let me change my this scene from scene 1. I want to go to scene 2. Okay, so let's see whether it shows over here or not. So now you can see, now let's change the scene. So scene is now uh, from this to this, it is coming over here, the scene which I have changed. Similarly, if you change over here your PPT, it is going to show PPT also. So you can start teaching your PPT, and then accordingly scene will be changed over there. PPT. So let's see whether it displays PPT over there also or not. So okay, so now you can see a PPT has come over here. Whatever PPT I am showing over there, it is coming over here also. So you can, now you can click on this. After showing your PPT, you can click on end stream button, YouTube Studio, and then over here also you can click on stop streaming and stop recording. Okay, so friends, this was from my side, how to connect your OBS Studio with your YouTube, and how to go live using OBS Studio using free open source software. So thank you for watching my channel. If you like, please do subscribe it. Have a nice day.